Hello, welcome YouTube and welcome Facebook to Miss Classy Talk Show. I'm your hostess and your mostess, Miss Classy. That's right, I'm Miss Classy, honey. And let me tell you something. On this episode 53 today, oh my goodness, it's called Fight Your Fears. And let me tell you something. This queen could be late, but I will be on at times. Sometimes I'll be late. That's how it is. But don't worry, I still run the show. So anyway, I thank you all for tuning in. I know we're coming on different forms of time, but let me remind you, if you see that little red button up there with that says live, I am completely live. But if you don't see that highlighted up there, you watching the replay. And that's always an honor to come back and watch my shows on replay on YouTube and Facebook. And first of all, before I get started, I'd like to say that fears is the most, it could be scary for folks, right? It could be scary at times. I had a little connection with it's the internet. Yeah. So fears can be scary to folks. Yes, it can be scary. It can just really make a person not feel comfortable doing something because they fear that if they do it, they're not going to really make it. So they're doubting ourselves, so you keep on doubting yourself and you're doubting yourself and you're doubting yourself, right? To the point that you get so tired and you said, I give up. So that's how fears can become. When you fear a lot of things, we have a tendency to give up on that project. And the project could be very amazing. It could be a very amazing. So the project could be very amazing. The reason why I had to recap on what I was saying, see, I got frozen up right there. I can see the camera, it gets froze up. And so one thing, because it's the internet. And so one thing is, thank you for coming in. So I welcome you to Miss Classy Talk Show, where this talk show right here is a mixed talk show. I strictly Christian on Fridays. On Fridays is strictly Christian. This one, I don't speak on scriptures, but yeah, I could speak on God, but I do not speak on scriptures. My scripture ones is strictly on Fridays. And so we're talking about fears. We're talking about fight your fears, because there's so many ways. So when you fear something, you're afraid, you're uncomfortable, you don't want to give it a try because you feel that you're gonna fail at it. So that's self-doubt to yourself and all. And so again, I have this we've been having broadcasts, it goes through this connection. So you may get a little bumped off, but right here. So right now we're gonna get with the program in there. And so the one thing is that when it comes to when you think of fears, what do you think? What do you think of when you hear the word fear? That's something to really think about. What do you think about when you hear the word fear? When you hear the word fear, what comes across your mind? That's quite interesting. What comes across your mind? And so the next. Some people would say, I do not believe I will never make this challenge. Some people would say, I cannot do it because I'm not fit for it. Some people would make up excuses why they cannot be a part of the role. Fear can make us believe that we are a nobody when we are really somebody. Yeah, it can make us feel like that, because the way we're thinking and that. So we feel that we're nobody when we're really a somebody. And so the fear can make you think in your mind that you cannot meet anything for your purpose. Yeah. It makes you think that you can't meet anything for your purpose when you are truly capable of coming to your purpose. So once we come out the stage of fear, you would feel so much. You'll feel so you'll feel so good about yourself. You will feel confident, comfortable about the situation that you have, that you will be able to fulfill your purpose in your life, to help you have to move forward, to help you to move forward, because you can't move forward if you're stuck in a situation like that, right? So in your life, so to help you grow in life, to help you to see the brighter side of things, it is not hard once you work on your trouble spots that is holding you back. A lot of people succeed in life the most. A lot of people succeed in the life the most when they create a plan and stick to the plan. Once this happens, then you can see things more brighter. I mean, and yeah, you can see more things more brighter, more better, because you created a map that is your plan to help you to grow, learn, and move forward. So yeah, when you have a plan, like anything, any deals that you're gonna create, if you have a plan, right? If you have a plan, if you have a plan, it's gonna work out better. But if you don't have a plan, it's not gonna work at all, right? Hi, mom, how you doing? And so we're talking about fears, mom, right now. And so what happens is you be stuck in that situation. You be stuck in that pit. You can't get out of it because you're still stuck because you're fearing the situation, right? So let's go to the next. Just like when you play chess and checkers, you have to really think how to move in different directions. Yeah, you have to really move. I have to think how to move in different directions, right? To win the game of the chess or checkers. So when fear has you in a place of doubting, move forward and learn the moves. Move forward and learn the moves. Just like on board games, in order to win, you must master the move. So, what is fear? An unpleasant emotion caused by the belief that someone or something is dangerous, likely to cause pain or threat. So, so you are scared, fearful because you feel you cannot trust the situation. Yeah. So when you come to the point that you can't trust a situation, you really fear it. You stiffen up, you fear, you say, "Oh, I can't do it. I can't do it." And so what else happens? So after that, when you feel you cannot trust the situation, you are not giving it a try because you're judging it without giving it a try. So how can you really do something if you're judging a situation and you're not even stepping forward to see how it is in that in that area that you're going to step into? And so that you're judging it wrong. You judge it could be a good opportunity for you, right? So let's go to the next. How will you ever know about the opportunity without giving the opportunity a try? If you never give the opportunity a try, you will never move towards your purpose. Yeah, you will never move towards your purpose if you do not give it a try. You do not get that opportunity to try. This is how people lose their blessings and stuff because they think the negative side of things without giving it a try. So next, you can be missing on a lot of life opportunities, passing up on the things. Now I can see if you're given the opportunity a try and it didn't work out for you, that is different. Yeah, that's totally different. That's totally different. If you could not, if you already tried for the purpose for your for that opportunity, and then you said no, this is not right for me, then that's totally different because you have given the opportunity a try without, and you without, right? So when you're given the opportunity a try without, so when you given the opportunity without trying, it can really it can really mess up. It can really mess up your opportunity, right? We just got froze up. It can really mess up your opportunity. So, assuming it wouldn't work for you, this is how people be missing a blessing. Just like I said, you be missing out a blessing because you're judging it too soon because they are doubting the blessed opportunity, and then you wonder why these people are moving forward and pushing towards their purpose. Something they was created by a plan. Yeah, because they created something by a plan, and it had been taken to action. So when you create that plan and you take it to action, you can move forward. So fear can be scary if you do not make that move to come out your fear. You can do anything once you put your mind to it. Yes, you can do anything once you put your mind to it. Yes, you can. So stop the fear, stop the doubting, and start believing. The more you believe, then you feel you can do it. Just like Nike saying, just do it, right? Nike says just do it, right? So, in that it's right, just do it. Go for your dreams, go for your goals, go for what is right for your mind and spirit. So, you're going to go for what's right for your mind and spirit, right? Just do it. Just like Nike says, just do it, right? So do not worry about anything. Just make your move to succeed to success. The most successful people do is do not worry about anything. They believe in themselves and they know that they are going to win. So yeah, they're winners. They're winners. They know they're going to win. They're going to say. They say it like this straight up. I'm a winner. I'm going to do it, and I'm going to win. And guess what? They moved to their purpose and they won the opportunity because they believe in themselves. So once you believe in yourself, you got to believe in yourself and stop self-doubting yourself. So the crown in life, they know that people will try to discourage you. They'll try to discourage you. They'll discourage them. They discourage all, right? So they do not listen to them. They tune them out and start making moves to win. You will come around negative thinking people, which we need to avoid this kind of crowd because if we around that type of crowd, we will start to pick up on their negative habits. Yeah, when you're around that crowd, you're going to start picking up that negative habits, and all of a sudden you're acting like them. Yep, you got to really watch your circle. No wonder you're confused and lost. This is not judging others. This is protecting your peace of mind. Yes, when you have to protect your peace of mind, you got to be careful on your company to protect your peace of mind. Sometimes we have to leave that types of crowds because it is no good for our health. A healthy balance in life is much better than not so healthy balance. When fear, when fear hits you, it makes it hard in relationships. Yeah, it makes it hard in relationships. Yes, it does, because you're doubting yourself. You're not believing. You're not believing. So, with others, because it is making your mind think things about something that may not happen, and so you are fearing because you are afraid without giving it a try. Things in life can really affect us because it could be that sometimes in our lives that has happened. So we fear the same thing is going to happen because you never let go of the past situation. When we are stuck in the past, up with if we're stuck in the past, we will never move forward because you still have your mind what happened in the past that needs to be set free. Yeah, we got to set free our past in order to serve for our purpose. In order to move the fear out of life, we have to let go of the past. We got to let go of the past to help us to move forward in life. If you do not set free what made you feel uncomfortable, you're only making it hard for you to see your new life, your God-given purpose. God giving you a purpose. It is. God wants you to see a better future that you never have seen before because it was hard for you to let go. Example, if maybe, example, it may be hard for you to give up a outfit. You really love that outfit, right? And the thing is, you never wear it, so why keep it? You might as well give it away to somebody in need. Or this, you may have a small amount of money, and this person is really in need and does not have food. So you're afraid that you will not have any more money, so you do not want to give. So you do not want to give, right? So if you had happened, right? You had won some money, okay? So even if you had $20 that you can give, right? You can get $20, right? Or you can give a little bit. That's better than nothing. Because the most thing is when you give, if you give like $10, this is an example. If you get $10, everybody is different how much money they make. Yeah, everybody's different how much money they make. But let's say if you just give them $10, you know what? It's going to come back to you. It's going to come back to you, the kindness, right? So let's say you won some money. Like I said, you won some money. You want some money and you have enough because you won, let's say, $50. No, you want $150. So you want $50 and you maybe want $150, okay? So now you can give the full amount of $20, right? You could give the full amount of $20 because you have enough in your storehouse, right? So you decided to give, instead of 20, you decided to give 30, right? Let's say you decided to give 30, right? So you decided to give 30 to help out somebody. Act of kindness pays off when you do things from the heart. You be blessed with more money in your pocketbook than you was expected because you did it from your heart without asking for anything back. God works in so many ways when we only learn to trust God with all our hearts. So if you trust in God, just ask God, I really want to help this person, but how can I help out this person? I'm just making this much money. I'm not making a whole bunch of money. How can I do to help this person out? What can I do to really help out the person? So you can just really think about it and pray about it and see how much, even if you have only $20 to your name, maybe you could get $10 and let's say you got paid and you get paid in a week later or something like that. Don't be afraid to give from the heart because the more you give, the more you be blessed. So that's always remember that. Always remember. We're having a little bit tech issues here. Yeah, sometimes the internet goes in and out. So Arnold Judy's affair. We don't want to fear anything. Remember, if you really believe in God, trust the Creator, God. God made heavens and earth and all, and He loves us so much. So if you really trust in Him, God's going to show you ways that you can help out somebody, and He will help you with your fears. Because I can understand that you probably because of your situation that you've been through, But we got to remember, you got to let it go, because if you're not letting go things in life, you can't move. You can't move just like on the board game, just like on chess and just like in chess games, just like in checkers. If you don't move them right, you're not going to win, right? But if you know how to move right, you're going to win. You're going to win that game. So you got to think about it. Life is it's not a game. Life is a blessing. Life is a blessing, and we don't have to fear anything. Just give it to God. When you give it to God, your fears, your worries, you'll be amazed how God's going to be working on you. He's going to work on you daily. When you keep on asking, like it says, if you keep on asking, you knock at my door, and you keep on asking, He's gonna help you. He's gonna help us every way that we can go in life. But we gotta trust. We gotta trust God, and we gotta also be patient, because it's not gonna be instantly happen. It could happen like maybe 4 or 5 days. He might say, "Okay, your blessing is ready to be released," or it could happen like a week later. Your blessing is ready to be released, right? So that's the difference. That's the whole difference. See, the enemy wants you to fear things, because he does not want you to see your blessings. So the best thing to do is don't allow the enemy to operate your mind. Allow God to operate your mind. When you allow God to operate your mind, things work out better. But when you do not allow God to operate your mind, you're going to have so many problems. That's why you have so many problems on your plate. That's why, because you never allowed God to work with you. You got to allow God to work with you daily, not just one day. Not just say, "Oh, I'm going to let God work with me right now, today, and not the next day." No, it doesn't work like that. It's daily work, because He's going to show you so many things into your life that you never even know, because He knows everything. He knows everything before it even happens in life. He knows exactly, he knew that I was going to do this show today. He knew that I was going to do this show today. He knows how I act on these shows. So He knows what's going to happen before I even created the project of this program. He knew exactly what I was going to write. He gave me the tools to write. He gave me everything, because I rely on God all the time, right? But if you're not really a God fearing person, you need to do too. We got to move forward to move for our purpose. We got to move forward. Don't fear it. Don't fear anything. Give it a try. If it doesn't work for you into that area, then it's time for you to move forward to another area. Move forward to another field of a position, whatever you carry. It could be anything that that's out there that you are looking for, that you are scouting for. But yes, you gotta look at the whole programs of anything that you get in. You gotta look through the whole programs. You gotta look through the standards and all that. Yes, if the standard meets right, yes, you're gonna leap for the opportunity. But if the standards do not meet right, then it's time to leave that opportunity. It's time to leave that opportunity when the standards don't work right. When the standards don't work right in that company, then yeah, of course, go move on. But when the standards are worth it, because it's positive standards, then yeah, you can stay in that position, because you don't want to be trapped into a situation that is making you feel uncomfortable. But remember, let it go. Let it go. Anything that you're going through, because when you keep on having it on your mind, you're just having it up here in your head. You keep on this repeating it over and over and over and over again. It starts to pin up right in your mind. It starts to pin up your mind. And then what happens when it pins up your mind? What happens when it pins up in your mind every day that you keep on repeating the same thing? It sticks in your mind, and you start to believe that you can't do it when you really are worth it to do it. So that's the main thing. That's the main thing. Get out the ways. Get out the ways of fear. Get out the ways and just give it a try. Give it a try. It doesn't hurt to give it a try. It doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt to give it a try. And one thing, too, I always speak about the circle, because when you interact with the negative circle, when you interact with a negative circle, it's not going to get you anywhere. When you interact with a positive circle, it's going to lead you someplace. So that they always say, and I always say this: copy the right cats. Copy the right cats. When you copy the right cats, those are the cats that are gonna help you out in life. Don't follow the alley cats. Those alley cats gonna lead you the wrong way in life, and you wonder why. When you're confused, you wonder why your mind is this so way out there. It's because you're following the alley cats. You don't want to follow those alley cats. You want to follow the right cats. The right cat, the cats that wants to see you lead up those ladders, want to see you lead in life, wants to see you succeed in life. Because those alley cats, they'll take you to the ditch and they'll ruin your life. So you don't want to be a part of the alley cats. You want to be part of the right cats. You don't want to be part of those alley cats. Remember, the alley cats are not worth it. They're dirty. They're dirty because they want to mess up your life. But the right cats, the cool cats, they want to help. They want to take your hand and they want to move you forward. And that's what kind of people you want to be around. And that's why I said we're not judging, but we just have to we have to use we have to use common sense, because you got to read between the lines of people. If they're going to treat you a certain way like that, it's time for you to move forward. To move like that. If they're not treating you right. But when they're treating you right, then those are the people you want to be around. You want to be around those people that's going to make you feel good, and it's going to accept you for who you are. And they're going to accept you for who you are, and they're going to even let you know if you're doing wrong in life. And they're going to even there to help you. And some of them, because God sends certain people in your life for a reason. There's a reason to see today. Sometimes there's a lifetime that you'll be with that person for a lifetime, and then God takes them away for some reason. See, that's how it is in life. Sometimes that happens, and we don't understand why it happens. But only God knows why it happens, because He's seen everything behind closed doors before we even seen it. We don't even know anything. But God knew it all. He knew the plans. He knew whatever tricks was up the sleeves. He knew how the relationship was going to be. So that's how it is. So let's continue. Let's continue to help ourselves to grow in life. Continue to help ourselves to grow. Continue to help ourselves to grow. Continue to help ourselves to learn. Continue to hold our heads up. Continue to walk with confidence. Continue to build up our self-esteem. Continue to work on ourselves daily, and you will see an amazing change in your life. Once you start working, you're gonna see the difference as days go by. So thank you all for tuning in to Miss Classy Talk Show. I'll see you guys all next week. I may be a little bit like Queen Late today. I was 1:30 today, but I'm using that 1 o'clock. But if I'm Queen Late, that's okay. I'll be on. So you guys all have a blessed weekend that's coming ahead, and you guys enjoy your evening. God bless you guys all, and thank you all for tuning in.